And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
Before we even turn the mics on, Christine's already down. Now 2 Piven flyers.
You gave her a whole Piven.
Took away a whole Piven for her behavior today. He's trying to start up show-worthy conversation just and he goes, hey guys, before we turn these mics on, what was everybody's first concert? I'm like, why would you waste that on?
Yeah. It was very interesting. But in her defense, no, I don't take any Pivens away. I don't want to.
Well, you're 0 Pivens right now.
I know. I just don't want to be minus a Piven out of the gate. In her defense.
Christine's the only one whose negative Pivens carry over.
Okay, great. In her defense, we were having a conversation about who this guy, I asked who this guy raped, and you said nobody, that's why he never made it.
Right.
And then she was like, this is my first concert.
No, I had a little one-off thing. Now, she didn't say this was my first concert.
Right.
She said, this is my first concert. It was supposed to be blah, 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 blah. And then so-and-so didn't show up, and then he had to come out and open. And then she was going to tell you the best part of the story is that and I'm stealing it from her. He opened and closed with this song, which is really hilarious. Although Limp Bizkit was supposed to do that, and they just didn't. They ran out of time, if you remember.
They were supposed to open with this song.
They were supposed to open and close, but this is how we do it.
That's weird. That's so
See, that's how bad Christine tells stories. Now you're confused.
I have a present for Christine.
Yeah, he didn't show up because, or no, the TLC didn't show up because Left Eye burned down Andre Rison's house, right?
Yep, it was right then.
Oh, Christine, look, a bag of Coke.
You might
Cuba.
not. That's not a Coke.
Oh.
You might not get a Piven, but you got this.
What does it say?
So cute. It says Cuba, and it has a little heart. It's a little keychain.
Okay, just so you know, that can be taken away at any time by Bobby now. That's the beauty of giving, is that you can taketh away.
That is true. So
Are we allowed to call it Indian giving still, or
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Native giving.
is it indigenous giving?
Indigenous.
giving.
I like that. Oh, my armpit hurts.
Aw.
What does
Why?
that mean? I don't know, dude. Something's wrong with my left side of my body.
When we go to that, the doctor that lives across the street from me.
Yeah,
in
Dr.
his,
Gale.
Yeah, in
His laboratory?
his apartment laboratory.
His fridge laboratory?
Every time he does the Botox in my armpits for sweat, he literally goes, oh, you got a little deposit right there, little things. Does that hurt? And I go, yes. And he goes, it's fine. Though. A lot of people have it. And I'm like, stop. I didn't know it was there at all, though, now. You fucking son of a bitch.
What's a deposit of
I
what?
don't know, man. It's
Of
it's could be,
fucking cookies?
AIDS, cancer.
It's from French fries.
You got a little cancer pocket in there?
Oh, that's weird. I have do you have little nuggets?
I guess.
Like little fat. I have one right here. Look, see it?
Fat noog?
Look at my
I
little,
see, yeah.
my little fat noog. He actually, when I was over there getting something done on my shoulder, he stuck a needle. He's like, I can take care of that. And I was like, what? And I was like, go ahead. So he just stuck a needle in it and started sucking out.
And it did nothing.
It did not. Nothing was coming out of it.
It did nothing. That's he went and tried. He goes, I had a little bump on my face. I still have a little bump on my face.
Yeah.
And he goes, I was like, this has never been there before. It's literally, he goes, oh, it's just like a little like, clogged, whatever, something. He goes, I can zap it with the laser. And then he zapped it with the laser. It did nothing.
Jesus
Not
Christ.
still there.
Can I see it? Can I see a little bump?
Yeah, I mean,
oh, I
it's,
see it right there. Yeah, yeah.
Where?
Right there. Up, 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 over, up, 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 over, up, right there.
I'm all the way up.
Nope. That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, you got another one.
The other one's sort of down here, I think.
You got two.
I don't know. It's somewhere.
Isn't it weird? The older you get, little nuggets just start popping up. You just wake up with a ball. I have one on my hip.
Oh, God.
I don't know what it is. It's like a thing, and I'm like,
I don't know. And then sometimes when I feel knots in my neck, I try to work them out, and it almost like you hit it, and it makes your whole body kind of like go numb. I'm like, oh, that's probably the stroke I'm knocking loose, right? I'm knocking loose stroke stuff. I'm working this knot, and then it's going to release something that's going to go into my brain, and I'm done.
I have a little thing on my hip that I want to cut open.
Just yourself?
Yeah, and kind of Rambo it back together.
I'm not opposed to, I call this crazy, Rambo-like field surgery.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of field surgeries on myself.
You have?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Just like taking something off yourself. I had a skin tag once on my neck.
Ooh.
Like a small one on my neck.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was from I would wear like necklaces or something before.
It's from, can I tell you what they're from?
What?
Being fat.
Nah, not where it was. It wasn't like a roll-up place. I know what you're saying, though, yes. But you know what's funny? I luckily have never gotten the armpit ones or anything like that. I literally had one on my neck, and I believe it was from like when I would wear a necklace and take it.
When I got really fat, I started getting skin tags under my armpits.
Yeah.
And then when I lost the weight, skin tags gone.
They went away?
The ones I had...
your stomach says you're lying.
The ones I had, I got removed, but I never came back.
Gotcha.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, skin tags. Because if you look at fat people, they have a lot.
When
of
you have like
tags.
a farm of them under your armpit is one of the most heinous things I've ever seen.
You know who had one on their neck? We ever see them on the neck?
Oh yeah, that's what I had. But it was just like,
Dude,
again, it was like I don't know, it was very small. It was like a little flap.
This looked like little Liz's ex-husband, who used to work at the cellar, was big dude, and on the back, loved him, but the back of his neck, it looked like little villagers crawling up the back of his inside the rolls.
Yeah.
Blech.
Yeah.
Yeah, skin tags. Look at man, skin tags, disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't like them. I actually tied one off with dental floss.
If you have them like that, don't kill yourself, but just know I understand why you want to.
I think you should try.
That was responsible. That was very responsible of me.
You should
don't. But
you should get them off. 100% get them off.
Yeah, well, it turns out you can just cut them off with nail clippers.
No, you can't.
I did.
You shouldn't.
I did.
There's a blood supply to them. You're supposed to kill the blood supply, and then they fall off.
Right.
If you tie
Who's
it
got
up,
that kind of time? How about this? Nail clippers, Neosporin. Ship shape, never had a problem again.
How about this? Just have Christine one night tie off all the skin tags on your neck. Make it a party.
I really need Christine to not look at me as the person she has to do that for.
What happens when you get older, bro?
Huh?
What happens when you get older? One of you is going to get sick at some point, and you're going to have to take care. And she's going to have to take care. I hope she has to wheel you into the bathroom and wash your butt.
No, I'm going to be difficult. No, that won't happen. I'll just sit there. I'll figure. Like, I'll die quick probably because I'm not going to let somebody
wipe your butt,
wipe my ass and stuff. Yeah.
You're not going to let it. I can't wait to fucking Dawn has to wipe my ass. I'll lie there and giggle the whole time going.
No. And Christine wouldn't be doing it like merrily, by the way. She wouldn't be like, I love him and I want to do this for him. She would be like, oh my God, die.
Dawn would treat me like a Haitian nurse.
You're right, slum, ba bum, ba doo. I don't know why I made her Jamaican. I don't know accents.
That's all right. That guy left.
That guy's gone now. That bad man's gone. You know what? Good call out, Bobby. You just got yourself a pivot, buddy. Your first pivot of the day.
Thank you, buddy. This feels good.
You're the best, man. You are the king.
No, I said I really had to do a lot of soul searching and thinking here because on Tuesdays we do, full disclosure, 2 shows. Wow. This is the Thursday show, but we're doing it early on Tuesday. When we go into our Tuesday live show, emotions could be high because of the pivots, depending on how they've been divvied out and or not divvied out.
Yeah.
I wonder if Tuesday's live show, do we have to pretend and just erase? No. Or do we tell people, hey, just so you know, we're coming into the day, this many pivots already, and you just continue from there? Because it's 1 day's worth of pivots.
No, you erase the day. When we go on a Tuesday live show, that is a new pivot.
Start from scratch.
That's a scratch. That's a scratch.
So absolute scratch. So Christine could theoretically be down to -3 pivots, confusing everybody by the live show tonight.
Or she could be up 2 or 3 pivots.
She couldn't.
Depending.
We'll be like, oh, everybody, make sure you listen on Thursday because Christine was able to get some of her pivots back. Yeah, Bobby's flush with pivots.
I got
I got
the second pivot of the day.
Second pivot of the day.
You gave a pre-show pivot, which I didn't think was a thing.
It wasn't normally. It was a game time call. I was overcome with emotion because I said, who made sure we're moving and shaking, baby, me and you. We're all over the place. Our brains are in 1,000 positions. Already forgot about the new long-term pivot flyer bit.
Right.
And when they were just sitting down here on the thing, I said, who brought them? DJ Lou said, me. Zung a pivot right at him.
Right at his face.
And it's changed his attitude the entire time since it's happened. He's been so excited and very happy.
He's so good. I mean, it feels good to get a pivot.
I'm vying for these pivots.
Ear to ear over there, DJ Lou. And it's all because of one man.
You don't realize
Jeremy
you
Piven.
want one until you get one.
Right. Yeah.
But
it doesn't seem important. If we told somebody else that doesn't understand this at all, right now they'd be like, who gives a shit?
Yeah, but
Give somebody else all the pivots. but you get that taste.
It's also the way you throw them at us like you're Trump and we're Puerto Ricans and they're paper
That's
towels.
absolutely right. That's absolutely right. Clean yourself up. Here's a pivot. Get yourself right.
Pivot. That is such a weird thing that he pivoted.
Nice. Pivoted?
He pivoted to, thank you, Jacob, appreciate that, to stand-up comedy when he got Me Too'd.
Did he get Me Too'd?
He got Me Too'd in a huge way, and he pivoted right over to stand-up and never stopped. Like, this became his thing. Like, he is a...
Me Tooing on...
No, he's
a comic.
No, he's a stand-up comic.
Oh, yeah, he's a stand-up comic now. No, I know. It's funny. I saw him at the stand one night, and true to comedic form, when he seemed like he knew who I was and he liked my comedy, now we're best friends.
Oh, you...
No, we exchanged nothing. I've never seen him ever again. He said one day we're going to have to catch up and really talk, and I was like, Judgment Night. Oh, shit, by the way... this is bad. I've never done this before either. This is another unprecedented thing.
You fucked up the name of the movie.
Judgment Night?
No.
No, that's the correct name of the movie. No, I've never done this before. When we came back, this has nothing to do with you, Bobby. Yours is safe.
Okay.
Yours is safe. This is positive.
I questioned you, though.
This is positive.
And I questioned you, and I was wrong, and I do apologize, my liege.
No,
Okay.
it's okay.
His power is out of control.
Hey, why don't you back
you
off?
guys are all just bowing down to the pivots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, someone's
Wow.
cruising for banging down 3 pivots.
I mean,
Fucking
that's
put me down. Whatever.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Bite your tongue, witch.
Oh, my God. I know. High gloss. Okay, Christine, you don't want it. That doesn't want you. But yesterday, when we came back from break at one point, he played the song from Judgment Night, Helmet House of Pain, from Judgment Night. And I was like, yeah, Judgment Night, because you and Ari were walking around this like dangerous place trying to get to where you belonged and not in this scary, terrifying thing.
The light.
What I also forgot, I don't know why, it hit me when I was driving the Legion of Skanks last night.
Yeah.
I got in the car and I was like, man, that is such a good song. I even went and put on some Judgment Night soundtrack and I went, son of a bitch, who's in Judgment Night? Jeremy Piven. Lou?
Yes.
That's due from yesterday.
Fuck yeah.
Wow.
That's due from yesterday.
You got 2 Pivens, bro. How do you feel?
2 Pivens way early in the game today.
I mean, he's out of the gate. Jacob's eagerly waiting for a Piven.
I'm just staring at that stack of pivots.
You know, it's dwindling because it's all going over there to DJ Lou. He's having a hell of a day today.
I was trying to find Piven drops last night, and it is a hard thing to find.
Oh, wait, that's... he's got a great line, though. It'd be a goodie. Well, I'm not. What's... Fuck.
Ari he plays Ari in Entourage.
Never watched an episode.
Well, good, because those drops stink.
Yeah, never watched an episode of that.
Say Anything. I'm sorry, Singles movie. He was on the cash. He was the cashier, and he starts. He says this to him.
You're the best, man. You are the king.
All right, that's obscure.
What about the movie with Aces? The casino movie with everybody was in it.
Very Bad Things.
No.
I think
Smoking Aces.
I think for one, you should go to Judgment Night. One, you'll enjoy watching it again. It's been a while, I'm sure. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
2, he's got a lot of when he tries to smooth talk Dennis Leary so they don't throw him off the roof before they throw him off the roof.
Right.
He's got a couple like smart assy things in there. He was a great Piven character in that.
Right.
Also severely balder.
Oh, I know.
And back in the day, and then he, but he's got great in that. And then also, let's not forget, Old School. He's the dean. That's a great line when they go. He goes, "Remember we put you in the locker." He goes, "We put you in the locker room." Cheese, and he goes, "I got out."
That's the drop.
In Grosse Point Blank.
What?
Great movie.
Is that a film?
Grosse Point Blank.
Is that a film?
You never saw that
Yeah.
movie?
One of the best.
No,
With,
I know. It's John
John
Cusack. I know.
Oh, okay.
I know everything about everything. I just never watched everything.
Okay.
I can tell you what the cover of the VHS looks like. Grosse Point Blank.
What
I
is
know
it?
It's white lettering. Grosse Point Blank. It might be people with guns, but it's definitely like long red lettering. GROSSE.
Yeah.
Point Blank.
Him and Minnie Driver.
Minnie Driver.
Minnie Driver was so hot back then.
For 5 seconds.
That was her hottest.
She was hot. No, she was. I think her hottest was.
I know what you think it was.
Guy, you like apples?
Yeah, of course you think it's
Yeah.
that because
How do you
everyone
like
talks
those
like you.
apples?
Yeah. And then you think a girl is.
Wait a minute. What do I talk about? That's not the way I talk. You fucking.
That's how I read
cocksucker.
Sue Costello tweets.
Easy.
It's the voice. No, but that is definitely what it is. It's a Boston story. You're like, oh my God, all of my friends would have been blown away with anybody from an accent other than our horrible accent pulled into town. And look, she's super smart and hangs out with our piece of shit friend who's a genius.
She was hot.
The movie made no sense, but I did love it.
I did hook up with a college girl once.
Yeah?
Yeah, I hooked up with a college. I used to go to her. She actually used me. She's actually like a.
Good flip-flop.
What would that be? She would just make me come over. I really liked her,
Yeah.
and she would call me just to come over to eat her out.
Okay. Because he never resolved the problems with his own father. He doesn't know anything better, so he beat his own child into being a autistic genius.
It's not your fault.
He goes, no, my dad put cigars out on me, and it made me smart. So I just want our boy to be smart, you see. I don't know. I left my therapist very quickly.
My therapist died.
He goes, my therapist and me only had about 7 or 8 sessions. We broke through, and then I left town to follow you.
Yeah, my therapist hung himself with a sock on a doorknob.
All the other guys are in jail. Did anybody watch the first episode of Yellowstone back?
The new, it's out?
It's out.
I didn't watch it. I didn't
One
even
new
know.
episode.
I didn't even know it was out, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even know it was out. I didn't even.
So you don't know what they're going to do. You know, obviously, you know, you're the one who told me Kevin Costner's not going to be in it anymore.
I knew Kevin Costner was not going to be it, but I don't know.
Do you know what they did?
No, I don't.
Interesting.
Okay, listen to
You'll
me.
like it.
Okay, do not spoil it.
I didn't spoil. I just you'll like it.
I know, but I see your eyes.
In what?
I don't know. I feel like you want to tell me what happened.
You know, it is a show that's pre-recorded, so I could tell you and then just have Lou remove it and only ruin it for you. But why would I do that? I love
It
you.
would feel good though.
Who hurt you in your life day to day? Lewis. It's Lewis. Lewis treats you bad, and then you come here and you think everybody on a microphone with you wants to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you.
Lewis doesn't treat me bad. He treats himself bad. Was it? But just answer this question.
Yes.
Was it? Because I know you're finicky when it comes to stuff like that.
Okay.
Like how they do.
A little bit telling that he told Rip that it's all his.
But they don't replace, like they don't add a new character. Like
Not
somebody
yet. Not season 1 that I can say would be like a take place of that. They just really focused on Casey and Beth.
Wow. I love Casey.
Everybody loves Casey,
I
dude.
mean, even though I think he has a hair lip.
He might have a hair lip. It wouldn't matter.
It would.
I wouldn't matter.
It would.
It wouldn't matter at all.
It would bother me.
Why? You think he got that from eating unreciprocated pussy? His lips split? Because he always had to do the work and she would never suck his dick?
Yeah, he
Maybe
is.
he does.
I think he does.
Might.
I think he does. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just,
A replate.
he can never get that mustache removed. Like when Joaquin Phoenix takes it off, it freaks me out.
He's a hair lip?
I think he does.
Joaquin Phoenix? Yeah, he's got something wacky.
He's got a
going
hair
on.
lip. Yeah, he's got a hair lip.
Doesn't matter if he does or not.
Doesn't
Maybe
look
he
like he
doesn't.
has
He
a
is a
ear.
good-looking guy. God damn it.
We found his look.
He did.
Remember we looked him up in the other movies and I didn't even know he was in those movies because he had short hair?
Yeah, he's got one.
No.
He's got one right there. Right there. There's a scar. Right
Right
there.
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 Nope.
Go back. Go back.
Nope.
Go back. Go back. Go back.
Slide
The other
over.
way. Other way. Other way. Other way.
No.
Other way.
There.
There. Up
There.
Go,
No,
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 back.
there.
There.
Right
There.
here,
There.
There.
Right there. Right there.
There.
Up and down. Right there. There.
I don't know.
He's a fucking freak.
He was playing at
I know it
Webster
took us
Hall
7
last
minutes to
night.
get you to see it in a picture you're looking at up close, but he's a fucking disgusting freak. I changed my mind. Ew. Although I gotta say this too, when they show him candid, it's never as exciting as Casey the character, which is why the guy from a lot of the guys in Sons of Anarchy were like, oh, you know what? I do look way awesomer as a biker, so I'm just gonna live life as a biker. He should do that with ranch wear. No matter where I don't care where in LA he lives, he should dress full time like a cowboy.
Well, Rip is from Boston.
Right? No,
and
I know.
he now
He built
is-
the car
he's-
for Will Hunting.
Yeah, he's country
that he left
now.
therapy for.
He's all country now. Like he's all cowboy. He
Oh,
goes to-
really?
Yeah, he goes to rodeos and shit.
Nuh-uh.
Yep.
Oh, I love that for him. I love that he did a complete personality shift in the middle of his life. That's great.
I would too, though. If I was on that show,
So would I. You think when I get a house in Jersey, I'm not going to go full Jersey Shore? Fucking visor hats with spiky hair underneath them?
I do have my Westchester quilted
Of course you
green
do.
jacket that I wear now that
It's
fits
everything
me.
you believe.
I told Dawn when we went into the bakery up there, I go, I need an earth tone jacket. I need less black and more greens and tans.
You need some. Yeah, you need some. What do you call it? Khaki colors.
khaki.
Do
I
you
need
like
some-
the quilted jacket now?
right here. Dawn got it for me. I have a quilted khaki green jacket. I fit right in the neighborhood now.
Yeah, the ghost of the bodies buried in your yard.
Well, it was kind of freaky going into the bakery with a Skankfest hoodie on.
Yeah,
Where they were just looking at me like, "What's Skankfest?"
I know. I can't wait. I want to get a truck, and then I want to start wearing. I finally understand Carhartt jackets. In regular life, in my mind, I go, Carhartt. Why is this jacket as stiff as it looks on a hanger when it's on me? But I'm like, oh, because it's supposed to be on me in a truck.
Yeah, it's supposed to protect you from like flames and
It's supposed
oil.
to be thick.
Yeah,
Your punches from other drunks at a truck stop.
yeah, a wrench flying in the air.
Yeah,
I love Carhartt.
Carhartt.
That too. I love both of them. I love Carhartt and Carhartt.
Jay, this one's perfect for you.
It's perfect for me.
The gray.
It comes with a hoodie in it too.
Oh my God!
It's a-
By the way, I like dressing as someone's real life workwear as fashion. I want to show up in a truck wearing pristine, super clean Carhartt stuff in
Right now, you dress like you work at Party City.
the back.
Yeah.
That's my perfect Carhartt jacket.
Yeah.
You're right, Christine. Order it.
When I'm up in New Hampshire, I wear shit like that all the time.
What are they? They have it in tall. Fuck me running.
What do you get? A double X or XL?
2XLT.
2XLT.
XLT.
2XLT.
Order it.
Because here's the thing, I'm gonna have to start wearing some T-shirts under that because I need to wear a nice T-shirt under my rugged outerwear.
Well, you got to get a T-shirt with a pocket. Mm-hmm. You got to wear pocket T-shirts.
Well, in case I want to put pens or rulers in there for
Cigarettes in your
instruction.
lighter.
Yeah, a cigarette and a lighter, maybe a piece of paper to take, measurements down when you're doing stuff in the backyard.
Oh, right. Maybe I could snap a line or maybe do a laser level.
A laser, snap a line. Men don't use
Snap
laser
a line
level.
mean?
You don't know what snap a line means?
No.
That's a pivot. Taken back.
That's one pivot taken back. Come on, snap a line, Christine. I thought you're rugged, more rugged than that.
Can
It's,
I suggest?
DJ Lou, you know what snap a line means?
No.
Give it back.
Oh,
Give it back.
because one back. That's one
back.
return.
Oh, it hurts.
That's
to give
not
it back.
masculine.
God damn it.
Yes.
That's not masculine. Bobby, I already know. Black Lou, do you know?
Yes. When you're trying to get a straight line doing something in construction, you get a chalk piece of string and you snap it. Also, I think Saquon Barkley is a fantastic running back. I mean, the way he just did that reverse hurdle.
Wow.
Fantastic.
I don't know.
He's kissing ass for a
He's a
pivot.
Cowboys fan, though. That's big.
Yeah, but
That's
is,
real big.
what-
Black Lou coming in hot.
That is a legitimate ass-kissing pivot.
It's
I mean,
a
we could all
Cowboys
do
fan.
that.
It's a Listen,
Jay?
it shows you the value of the pivot when a Cowboys fan sees it imploding the week of that very player putting in the screws to them.
But Jay, I want to say this right now. I love the way your little red bangs hang out of your
That's
hat.
ass kissing, and I
Okay.
know you do not enjoy the way my bangs come out of my
I
hat.
hate it.
I know for a fact you hate the way my bangs
I
come out
don't
of my
like
hat.
bangs.
But your personal judgments of me will not lose you a pivot.
All right, I'm just saying, bangs make me sick.
It's got nothing to do with. I can't make it personal. I can't make it personal. If it's personal, then it's willy nilly. I have to go by the rules.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, by the rules of action. So you can take shots at me.
I'm
It's
just taking a
okay.
shot. I'm just saying you look like a little trans boy that wants to play baseball and suck a dick.
Ah, damn it. You know what, dude? Your balls to come at me like that when you know I control the pivots. Got you one back. The balls to come after me when you know I have all the pivots. It might be the last pivot you ever get, Bobby, but son of a bitch, you deserve that one.
You're the best, man. You are the king.
A little pivot for you. Yes, Christine, please, can we find my jacket?
Christmas is coming. You
should
have to
walk- you
not
should
buy
put-
yourself stuff right now.
Do you guys buy yourself like big gifts? Do you get like one big gift each, or do you buy like a like a couple's gift?
No.
Jay gives me like the best gifts ever.
Really?
I try to keep up. I've gotten him some good gifts over the years, but he really kills it for Christmas and birthday every year. Sometimes I have his birthday and Christmas are right next to each other, and
And
last
I
year
expect
I
a lot
felt
for
like
both.
last year I felt like I got a good birthday, but couldn't get something else for Christmas.
What'd you get him
because
for birthday?
I got you the Louis Vuitton wallet, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What'd you get him for Christmas?
What did I get you for Christmas? It wasn't great. I remember I was disappointed with it.
I don't know.
Because he was too. I can't doesn't fucking remember.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I get nothing
For Christmas?
for my birthday this year.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Okay.
I got it, which I'm cool with. I'm fine with
Doesn't
it.
sound like it.
Well, here's the thing: when you set it up like I'm going to get something,
Yes, that hurts.
and then I don't get something, I get a card and Dawn didn't even make me a cake this year. She bought a cake, which is
Wow.
fucking nuts.
Wow. You purchased her a home.
I mean, she has a brand new fucking stove.
Yeah.
I mean, state of the art.
State of the art stove.
State of the art. Mm-hmm. And I was expecting my favorite yellow cake that you know that I love. And
Of course.
I mean, she got me a cake, but she didn't. I got a card, and I was
Sheet
cool with
cake?
that. Huh?
Is it Entenmann's?
It was one of those fucking supermarket cakes.
Sheet cake.
Yeah, the higher ones.
The no effort cake,
Yeah, no effort.
like Wegmans.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's nice, but
I mean, Wegmans
there's
is
no
a
heart.
nice cake.
Wegmans
It
would
is
be good.
nice,
Might not be Wegmans,
but she
though.
didn't make
wasn't it was not Wegmans.
I mean, I'm sure Jay would prefer store-bought cake over a baked cake on my end.
Oh, can I say something real quick?
Please.
Yes.
Do you remember the casserole debacle of 2024?
Yeah.
I took that recipe, I gave it to Dawn, and she remade the recipe.
Really?
DJ Lou's.
No, mine. My awful
Her
orzo
awful
chicken.
orzo chicken one.
Disaster.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Terrible.
It was bad.
It was bad.
She made
And-
chicken
Inedible.
last week that was pretty good.
Dawn remade that chicken dish, and let me tell you something. I got a picture of it somewhere.
It's a
I was
bad meal in general.
It sucked.
Yeah.
Really?
It was not you, Christine. It was not you.
It's a bad recipe.
It was a bad recipe.
Wow. Well, that makes me feel bad. It has great ingredients. I don't
It-
know how those
it-
ingredients can be so bad.
It
Because they told you to
tasted.
put in dry pasta.
It was.
You can't
It
do
was.
that.
It was
It's
something.
insane.
It was. It wasn't. It was good. Like the first bite, second bite, and then by the third bite, you're like, "This isn't good. Like this is." There's
took a
something
bite.
like honestly,
fucking
it tastes
missing.
like if someone was making you eat healthy out of a pre-packaged thing or something.
Yeah, it was weird. Like it was like this looks like it's going to be. I scooped
wasn't
a
even
big
that
bowl.
But it was
healthy.
school lunch.
Terrible.
Yeah.
So
That
it,
was
it wasn't you. It was not
Well,
you.
that makes me feel better because it was really good. Yeah, I made chicken. It was all right. I
That
made
by no
steak. It was
mean-
all right.
That by no means means you can cook, but that's it. No, no, she made chicken last week. That was pretty good. Yeah,
Yeah?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And skirt steak one week that was pretty good.
Dawn made homemade.
I've been very into au gratin potatoes, but they're just like boxed potatoes and or refrigerated potatoes
Oh,
that
you
I
don't,
heat up
you don't make your own?
Does Dawn make all gratin potatoes?
She does.
She's never made all gratin potatoes.
from scratch.
She,
scratch.
yes,
Yeah, but from the
100%.
box.
Cuts the potatoes, puts them in, and makes them from scratch.
All gratin potatoes.
she have like a super slicer?
the little thin thing.
Super thin.
Super thin
Cheese.
cheese, potato, broil it or bake it, whatever the fuck she
Slice
does.
her own potatoes.
She slices her own potatoes. She made homemade chicken soup last night in like I don't know, hour. Went to the store. She goes, "I'm making chicken soup. I'll be right back." Went to the store, came back.
Who's sick?
Chicken soup? No, she just makes a good chicken soup, dude.
Okay.
I mean, sick chicken. Dawn is a crazy good cook,
Yeah.
except for short ribs. Her short ribs suck.
Terrible.
I mean, like I would rather just bite into the side of a live cow.
I made the mistake this week when we were I was in Austin. I had a Sunday show, so I had everybody over for the Eagles and Cowboys game to come hang out. We got Terry Black's barbecue,
Yeah,
which people love. It's fantastic.
yeah, it's good.
It's really good.
Did you get it delivered, or did you have somebody go wait in line?
No, we went and picked it up. They are, luckily, they're huge comedy fans.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, but when we're in town, they send word like, "Come through, we'll get you guys all taken care of." But we were taking it to go, so like, but I mean, the guy Jason over there, the manager, he was fucking great. They come over and they just, I mean, it gave us a felonious. It probably fed the creek in the cave for 2 months. I mean, how much they brought back, but it is funny. Housing
I've
barbecue before
never-
a show night.
I've never gotten that, by the way.
How
I've never had anybody go, "Yo, dude, you want something?"
that's not true.
At the mothership?
Oh, the mothership.
Yeah.
Did you go there yet?
Wow. Twice.
Headline twice?
Yep.
2 full weekends.
2 full weekends.
Where do they put you up at?
The Thompson?
Nice. They have got a condo in that building now. But I will always say, I'd rather do hotel. Condo was awesome.
Was it 2 floors?
No,
How many?
2 bedrooms.
2 bedrooms?
Me and Fenoy stayed there.
Right.
I liked that was fine. Like it was fun in that regard.
Isn't it the same thing?
It's the same place. No, it's not. Here's why. Because in a hotel, I have no respect for the most of the rules.
Right.
I don't want to smoke cigarettes in my room, and that will also draw a lot of attention. And I don't like doing that. I don't like smoking indoors. So like, I never have to worry about that. But like, I'm gonna smoke pot in that room, and there is a list of rules when you have to sign for the mothership's condo that are very like
what?
don't smoke anything inside.
Okay.
There's a balcony.
Okay.
But then don't no open drinks
What?
or food in the bedrooms
Can't-
is something where I'm like, I mean, you're talking about my plate, man.
Do they?
That's my coffee table. Laying down on my belly and eating food in front of my computer is how I do it, man. Are you out of your mind?
Yeah,
but I
that-
didn't.
But that's from hotel living, where you don't have a kitchen or a table. They must have a
Right.
kitchen and a table.
Absolutely. But I don't want to go live in a responsible apartment on the weekend.
You want to live on your belly.
I want to sleep on top of sheets, be cold until I'm not, wake up chilly, cover myself with the spare blankets because I don't want to mess up the blankets or sheets.
Fuck rules.
Fuck rules. And then, all right, Jacob, come on, dude. You know what? There you go. You got yourself a pivot.
Wow. He waited, a half hour to say something to get a goddamn pivot.
It's
I
okay. It was
respect
good.
that.
It was good. Fuck
I respect
rules.
that. You really, you picked your shot.
I also have every belief that Rogan has nothing to do with this, but the rules are written in the tone of like an MMA person telling you, like, dude, don't even think about it, or you will not be paid.
Really?
It's like, where it's like a lot of like, it's like, or if you do that, it'll just come out of your money, and essentially is like, also clean the bathroom when you're done, put all dishes in the sink, and fucking I don't know, pass a vacuum or something. You piece of shit.
You have to clean the
No, you don't
bathroom.
No, but on my life, it does say like tidy up basically before you leave. But it's almost like, isn't somebody coming in?
Buddy, I don't like condos. I don't like.
That's what I'm saying. It's
I don't like
it's a
it.
beautiful condo.
It's great.
It's a lovely condo. They had so many snacks and like so the fridge was stocked with sodas. It was great in that regard. It's just that I'm going to respect the rules of your condo. I'd like to live not respecting the rules of a hotel and it'd be at my own peril. By the way, if they get me smoking weed, they go, "You're charged $250." Okay, I got to eat that shit sometimes.
Well, you really didn't eat or drink in the room? I thought that was like just kind of a...
I was so happy. I didn't know about the eat or drink one. Mike made a joke about it the next day, and I was like, yeah, because I walked out with a Gatorade I brought in the night before, and luckily never opened it. Thank God. There's no open drinking. In
I don't like.
container.
I don't want to sleep where I know. No offense, where I know you and Joe DeRosa
Absolutely, I get that
slept.
too. Mhm.
I don't care, but I
Oh my
care.
God, the loads of 1,000 hacks all
Yeah.
over the place.
I don't want to fuck.
Didn't somebody leave a dirty sock in a pillowcase once? Was that you?
That was that. What was that?
Edmonton, wasn't it?
Edmonton. They were like,
We clean it every time.
well, they no,
someone-
they said they go. I just don't do condos. I don't want to stay in a. I have so many bad condos experience coming up. I don't want to. So they're like, okay, you can go to the hotel. It wasn't a hotel. It was a motel. It was a shitty motel. So then I was like,
Oh, really? It wasn't because they also will put you up in like they have a hotel attached to the mall that's apparently like. Do you want the champagne glass
The dream-
blanket or the champagne glass hot tub for yourself? And you're
Yeah.
like, no.
they have the jungle room.
Yeah, Arctic. There's like one's like an igloo.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a fucking weird
I've never
theme.
done it. Every last minute, I always go, I know the dumb condo. Just put me in the condo.
Well, they were like, the condo's clean. I love the, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, fuck it, put me in there. First of all, I went in, and the utensils always have like some type of egg,
Oh, yeah.
and then I was like, okay. and
Electric stove, which I really do not enjoy at all.
I have an electric stove.
I don't like it.
It's actually, they improved it so much.
You said the other day.
great.
I'm sure. It's, well, also because
Because I hate them too.
But I believe in a lot of times if they're building a new structure, I think legalities are like they're
Yeah.
moving to electric
moving to
stoves.
electric stoves.
Yeah. So
But-
I'm sure they're better.
I was in there and I
But
go,
that one's an old one that you have to wait for an orange circle to show up.
yeah,
to-
you have to wait 30 minutes for it to cool down or you'll burn your hand.
yeah, also.
Fuck.
Is it still orange? Is it still an open?
Yeah.
Is it still open to the touch? Dangerous?
Yeah, it looks like a fucking the starship deck. It's just lit up. It's buddy. So yeah, I talked to her. I go, dude, you clean the. He goes, I clean it, and we have a maid clean it. I was like, okay. So I intentionally jerked off in the bed twice a day. I lied in the bed naked every day, slept naked, and I don't sleep naked. I can't do that, but I did it for this reason. And then I left, and I took my dirty socks and I put them in the pillowcase underneath, and then flipped it over so it's on the bottom. And then Joe DeRosa was the next week, and I called him up. I go, hey, dude, ask him if they cleaned the place. And he came back that night. He's like, yeah, he cleaned it. He said the maid came, and he came, just what he said to me. And I go, do me a favor, go to the pillow. He goes, yeah. I go, take the pillowcase off. And he goes, what the fuck? I go, what? He goes, there's socks in here. I go, those are my socks. And
Wash them and bring them home.
And he washed them and he brought them home. That was really nice of him.
Listen, that is always the thing too.
Gross.
I also am fine. This is a personality thing of mine too. With condos, it hits me. I'm absolutely fine bringing home all my clothes dirty, even if something's clean, and then just throw it in the laundry when I get home, and just it'll be washed when I get home. When there's a washer dryer, I find myself I want to go home with all clean clothes. So I was literally folding laundry up to and including about 1 o'clock in the morning on the night we left, just because I was like, well, I can get this, because if not, I'm going to be putting the dirty thing in with all clean stuff. You know what I mean? It was such a pain in the ass, but I do it.
I
And then I'm folding laundry, whereas every other thing you just like plop it back in the repacking to go home is the easiest. But now I'm folding everything.
I don't know how to do laundry.
No, you don't mean that.
I used to do it when I moved to New York. I had to do it, but I haven't done laundry in so long. I don't know.
Just take it down to the East River.
Huh?
Just take it down to the East River and rub it on rocks.
I actually throw socks away.
I know someone else does that.
I
Who
just
else
leave
does that?
socks.
Chase said he does that. The Michael Chase said he
What?
does that. I think Chase said he also does that. He just leaves them on the road. He just takes them every time he takes his socks off. He just throws them out.
Throw 'em
Does
out.
another pair.
Yeah, nothing feels better than a fresh pair of
You're not wrong
fresh
at all.
sock.
A
And
brand new sock every day would be unreal.
Yeah, you go to Walmart. They're what, $10 for a bag of socks? Who gives a shit?
But I also
Wasteful
also
things.
like a nice sock.
You don't wash the socks first?
I like when all my T-shirts I brought to Cuba and all my socks I left them there.
T-shirts.
Yeah, I got the white V-necks. I got white V-necks and I got brand new white socks at Walmart on Sunday.
What are you
before
leaving
we
there
left.
for? A Christmas present for a local?
No, I support the Cuban people.
You don't though.
I do.
You don't.
I support. They all
You're
have,
afraid of them.
buddy. They have new.
You fear them.
They have new shirts and new socks because of Kelly. How's that?
Just once worn socks.
There's 4 white T-shirts, V-necks, and 4 pairs of socks.
Yeah, they still don't have water or electricity, but they do have nice socks.
I mean, I don't know how they get their flip-flops on, but they do have nice socks.
I don't know how they're going to play baseball without their flip-flops on.
Yeah,
In
the
this third world
condo thing
country.
it's a weird thing to me because they're always like, oh, our condo's the best, but it really is just a way of getting out of paying for the hotel room because the hotel room fluctuates, I bet, and it's like we own this thing, and after we're gonna own it at some point, and it's gonna be an asset to whoever the fuck owns it, and I mean the Thomas is it the Thomas Thompson. See, I corrected myself before you corrected me. See that? Thanks, buddy. The Thompson is a nice hotel, but
Yeah.
most of the condos are in garbage places.
No. And they said this condo it's beautiful. I mean,
It
they
is.
have giant TVs in every room for
Yeah.
it. There's cable. There's everything. It's great. It's great. I said it's not that. It's just what I'm looking for personally. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
you could say a mansion is beautiful, but it's also like too much for me. I wouldn't want that. So it's like, what's good for you? Hotel living just makes more sense to me. The balcony was great because you can go out and smoke on the balcony, so it wasn't an issue. What's crazy, though, in learning is it's on 6th Street, that hotel. You know what I mean? It's on 6th Street. And the balcony, very fun, people watching,
But loud.
is over 6th Street. But at noon, when they open the doors of the bars for live music, it is a nonstop battle of the bands at the same exact time playing in the apartment and on the balcony. The balcony particularly because it's a recessed balcony, so it just gathers all 3 things. So it's pretty wild. I mean, the people watching is world class, and the convenience of it is unbelievable. But like, it is funny. Like, damn, dude, that is if you bought that as like I'm gonna live here, you'd be like, oh my god. If you picked that place out and bought it sight unseen on like a Sunday morning, you'd really be like, oh shit, when you moved in, like fuck, we blew it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
there's a nice hotel. There's the pool. Pool 640. I mean, that's why. They're probably throwing fucking $3,000 out a weekend just on hotel rooms. Holy shit, $922 a night.
No,
Even
I
if
think
they-
that's it's booked. It says the 13th to 15th. I
Right.
think that's for the whole time.
Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
it's not actually.
I
too
just
bad.
don't like using. When you go in there and there's condiments from some other comic. I just don't want to.
Oh yeah, I don't want to use fucking Joe DeRosa's mustard.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you have access to like the hotel amenities?
Yes, which was very very cool.
You do. Okay.
But it's the gym there was fucking crazy.
Jim there's awesome.
Not only do they have a gym that was awesome, they have a room off the gym. We never did it, but They got the simulator, like the golf simulator,
Yeah.
and the football, like or there's a couple different games like soccer you could play on it.
Yeah.
But like the one that Bargatze's got, like the big screen, like the Kevlar screen that you hit again. That was pretty fucking neat.
Yeah. I do like that.
But you do have the
hotel a lot.
amenities, and the hotel's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
is the diner open or that was closed when
We
I
didn't
went?
go, but it's
I
open,
love
yeah.
that diner. And the bakery, the little coffee shop is the shit too.
Austin's got so much fun stuff. We went to Cisco's one morning for breakfast, which I love.
Oh, that's where we went, right?
Yeah, the Mexican place for breakfast. It's said Terry Black's for the barbecue. But the point of that whole thing was Terry eating barbecue, watching a great, well, for us, great football game, and then being like, all right, in a half hour, we got to go do a big show. Everyone was like, I've never done this much in my life. I tried this shit 2 times in the half hour before we left for the show. Didn't work either time. I was like, something's got to be in there. Why isn't it coming out?
Did you go to Iron Cactus?
Went to Iron Cactus for lunch one day with Mikey.
What's that?
Great, just a good Mexican place right next to the mothership.
Oh yeah.
But we've always gone there for during Moon Tower. It's great. Yeah, the food down there.
It is a good town. It's
I
a
do
little
like
hectic.
No, I don't.
It's hectic at night though. After the
downtown
show,
is batshit fucking crazy.
it's just a bunch of chubby Mexican girls dressed in doll clothes.
And it's not where I'd want to be. The homeless is still a thing, and it's not where I'd want to be. Like I said, the issue with that is, and someone's right. I mean, East Village, going to the cellar and stuff on a weekend, you're going into that kind of chaos.
But
for
it's
sure.
not. It's not. There's a different chaos though. There's some type of. It's kind of organized chaos. People are moving and walking. There, it's like
Well, there's moving. There's also though, it's like the
people are
streets.
hanging in the street.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the big thing. To me, the difference, and I said that, the West Village is still organized in the sense that, like, you'll be removed from the middle of the street if you're just walking in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
They closed down all the half side streets in either direction
Mm-hmm.
and the full thing of 6th Avenue, 6th Street,
6th Street. Yeah.
6th
Street.
every night.
Every Friday, Saturday.
I don't think it's,
every night
it
now?
was Sunday too. It's yes, because at 2:15 in the morning, we watched it every night. You see in the distance it coming. There's a fleet of cop cars that come down and over a speaker. Also, by the way, every night at 2:15 in the morning, going down saying the streets need to be cleared out. Traffic is resuming, and just like it never happened,
Yeah.
cars start coming through.
Yeah,
But
they
it
do
is
that in New Orleans too. They do. They have.
Bourbon Street. Yeah,
They do
yeah.
horseback cops, which is intimidating, and they don't give a fuck.
But isn't Bourbon Street not even like street? It's like very like cobblestone. It almost
Yeah.
seems like you're not supposed to drive on it. Like 6th Street is just a street.
I know.
And they go, and then that was fun to watch from the balcony too. Is the, it's a 2 a.m. city. So at 2 a.m, we were we were like, oh, let's go outside and watch the people pour out of the bars. And I mean, talk about staying to the last minute. It was like 1:45. I go, I'm gonna go out on the balcony and smoke a cigarette and a joint and let's watch the people. Mike goes, okay. And I'm like, oh, it's fucking quiet. And it's like, for a Saturday, it's so quiet. And then it's because it was the last 15 minutes of getting drinks. And then at 2:00, I mean, it's chaos in the streets.
it's chaos.
It's wild.
It's very stressful.
But the cops do clean it out fast, though, too. They have about 15, 20 minutes of, like, chaos in the streets, and then it's like everybody go different ways. And
Yeah, there's a lot of alpha male energy too late at night over there. Like a lot of dudes looking at other dudes, waiting to say something. I feel like
we saw a fight, like we heard the cops whistling and everybody running and a bunch of people running over to watch it, but like we couldn't see it from the balcony. Which
yeah,
is
a lot
bummer.
of fights, a lot of alpha shit.
A lot of bum tits. I mean, a lot of homeless, disgusting, just naked tits outside a lot.
Yeah, the homeless people over there are fucking nuts.
Well, they are, I think, and again, we live here, so I know it. I think the homeless here are more like the decrepit, sad, like you have to like step over them laying in the street. These are taking up a lot of space and aggressively coming at you and also asking you to do weird. I told you, that was the I've never been asked that before. He goes, you got any money I can get, man? And I was like, no, dude, I don't have any cash on me at all. And he was like, there's an ATM like right over there. I'm like, does that ever work? Like, has anybody ever been like, oh, there is? Oh, yeah, walk over. He goes, let me, hey, I'm going to tell you my pin because I always forget. Remember it for me?
I hate when the homeless people hang in the ATM.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah.
And they're like, and they see you just get like 220s. Do you got any money? You know I have money, fuckface.
No, not the amount that I would give some piece of shit like you.
Do you have a change for 100?
They've changed for 100.
The homeless people in Austin, though, they either could be like
There's the Iron Cactus right there.
they can be construction workers that just get off the job, or a homeless person. Like New York City, the guy walking up with no shirt on and one sneaker is homeless. There,
Oh, it might be a world-class performer.
yeah, you don't know who the fuck it is there.
It could be the best fucking slap bass player in all of Austin, Texas. You don't know. Isn't that the Iron Cactus?
No, the Iron Cactus is right next to the mothership.
I know. I think
forget
that's where
that.
we were.
They showed it earlier.
There's the mothership right
Where's
there.
the Iron Cactus?
It's
I
back
love
a
it.
little further. It's right at the beginning of the video.
There it is.
There it is.
And there's
We
the
always go.
mothership.
Yeah, we always go to Pete Terry's for a burger because Pete Terry's is a good place where you might find a nice fight happening. When we were there one year, that was Moon Tower, right, Christine?
See the girls with all the
covering their
chubby
tits.
girls, they just have little doll clothes on. Just their asshole and tits are hanging out.
Oh, and they have no idea
No.
how
just-
bad they look.
Oh, they just look terrible, dude.
I mean, there's some smoking hot. Then you see a group of girls like all doing like the
Yeah.
exact. Here's what's hot: not local girls going out in Austin and being like, "This is the night. Oh, we're in Austin, so let's all wear cowboy boots, shorts up our assholes, and like white fucking country girl shirts." And I mean, they all
the
look
best look.
fantastic.
Well, it's like there's always one smoking hot girl with 2 or 3 just chubby chicks that are barely fitting into their skirts.
Oh no, absolutely. And those are the pigs who get into the fights.
There's the blind pig right there.
Pig pub. What's going on? Everything's called a pig down here. Goes into pigs.
It is a cool little street, though. Yeah, that's like the street you wish you fucking just got hammered.
Not me, man. It looks.
I did drink in Austin. I quit drinking after we started going to Austin. It is a fun bar town.
Yeah, if you drink, if you
love all the
can
outdoor bars.
hammer some beers back, this would be great. Just to go in, go to a bar, live music, get fucked up, and then hit the street without worrying about getting hit by a cab.
I guess.
Look at those two dudes. They're having a fucking boring night. Those two fat dudes.
Yeah. He goes, chicks here suck, man.
Yeah, let's go get a breakfast,
Yeah,
man.
the chicks here fucking all suck. I hate
I
this.
forget where we were, but all the girls were just so fucking cute, and they were all like, it wasn't Austin. They were all like cowgirl style, thick thighs, like shorts, hats. I don't know if it was Nashville or something, but
Oh, Nashville's also another fun one. When you go to that Broadway on the weekend, it's like the girls who are in town from Minnesota. They're like, let's dress like cowboy sluts. It's a good look. Cowboy slut's a pretty good look.
It's a hot look.
It's a good regional look. No one ever looks like New York winter hot. Do you know what I mean? It's not really a look you could look hot in.
Do you ever fuck around with a country girl, like a cowgirl?
No. No, I don't think so.
I got head
Like
from
a real country chick?
I got
don't
head
think
from a
so.
country chick. She had a pickup truck.
Yeah.
She was just country. I mean,
Talk to a
it
girl?
was almost like getting blown by a dude. Just really know how to work it.
It's the hawk to a girl. You need that accent.
And she slapped me on the butt. She's like, "Come on, let's go get some food." I was like,
yeah.
yeah.
Have I ever fucked a cowboy girl?
I love.
I
Country.
call them cowboy girls.
I like cowboy girls.
Have
I like
fucked
those
a
chicks in
cowboy?
Yellowstone.
Of course.
Those-
Listen,
what,
Beth,
oh.
Beth could catch it.
Tater. I like
Teeter.
not tater.
Teeter.
Not tater.
Teeter.
Is it tater or tater?
I thought it was
It's
Tater.
writing it on the screen as Teeter.
No, I don't like her because I know that she's just a woke, blue-haired fucking
In real life?
actress.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. But the other girls, I think, are.
You know Beth's British in real life?
Yeah, of course.
I had no
she was in
idea.
Sherlock Holmes. She was Watson's wife in
I didn't
Sherlock
know
Holmes.
that she was British at all. I would
I
have never
just saw
known
an
that.
interview with her.
Yeah, she's British.
That blows my mind.
It's fucking nuts, right?
She doesn't look British at all.
At all. She looks like a redhead.
A lot of people will be like, how do you look British? You know what I mean. You know
Yeah.
exactly what I mean when I say you look British.
Fucked
Fucking
up teeth?
Teeth coming out of her fucking face.
Yeah, just one
Square
fucked up fang
blockhead.
tooth. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Her fingers are
Blockhead.
too long.
Yeah. Yeah. She has no warts on her face.
Yeah, she'll eat anything.
Damn, British. I want to hear her talk. Can I hear her talk, Christine? Stop looking at Austin. Streets of
I'm
Austin.
like, oh, Austin's fun. I want to go back.
Austin is a fun town, but I'm done. I usually go right from.
It's a fun young town.
Yeah.
If you're going to go to the bike, I don't listen. Everybody down there. I saw Catherine Blandford one night. Like young comics. If you're performing at the Mothership or the Creek in the Cave, I mean, no shit. If you're like, hey, let's all go over to this crazy fucking mechanical bull night and a live band, and everybody, like everyone's going somewhere. Tony seems busy, like night to night, Hinchcliffe, and
Was he there this weekend?
yeah,
Did he stop by?
yeah,
Oh, cool.
yeah. I saw Tony.
What'd he say? How's he doing? He's fine, right?
About what?
About all the shit.
What shit? You guys were in Cuba. What are you talking about? Something happened to Tony?
It happened before I went to Cuba.
What did?
When he did the speech at Madison Square Garden.
He did speech?
The speaker?
When he talked.
Speaker Tone?
When he said Puerto Ricans are garbage people and black people like to watermelon on Halloween.
Okay. I don't think that's a quote.
He didn't say Puerto Ricans were garbage people. He said Puerto Rico.
The island was
is an
garbage.
island of garbage.
It's a subtle,
floating garbage.
It's a subtle joke. You really have to think about it.
That was a goodie. It was a goodie. Well, yeah, that's the whole problem with all of that. It's been said ad nauseum now, but they were like, our next speaker. I'm like, no. But it is funny that we heard a thing today of Obama mentioning it.
Obama mentioned what?
Tony Hinchcliffe said.
Oh, that's great.
On a speech,
crazy.
like everything, yeah.
How great is that?
Oh, is this her? Let's go. Hello, baby.
Now, she looks British here.
She does. Look, her
like
teeth are getting
shit.
fucked up.
Oh, look at her fucking overhang.
That's what it is. They fucking use a lot of makeup to make her look American and pretty.
Well, it's the accent. When you use that
Actually,
accent.
British and ugly as shit.
She gets sunken eye sockets like
Let's
British
see.
people.
Look at her. She aged 30 years.
That she's just not interested in how a wedding party or wedding dress or any. all she
Shut
cares
it
about
off.
is
Shut it
being-
off. Shut it off. I can't watch
hate
it.
this.
Don't
I
do it.
know.
I can't. Don't do it.
I hate
It's going to
this.
ruin the whole show for me.
I'm going to spoiler alert now. I'm
No,
going to tell you the thing.
no,
That made me so
no,
angry,
don't
her
do
voice.
it.
I'm going to tell you
I thought
everything.
I thought he got abducted by an alien.
Oh, yeah, I told you already.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
I hope that's it.
What?
I hope that's really it.
You think I made that up?
I hope he really does.
You thought I made it up? You're going to be like, holy shit, the son of a bitch was right. He gets abducted by aliens.
There was a bunch of dead cows around him in a crop circle.
And they just accepted it.
in his boots.
And then the story just moves forward. Oh, we got to find a new commissioner of cows or whatever the fuck he does.
His other show, Lioness, is great.
Kevin Costner's back in that.
No, he's not in that. Taylor Sheridan.
Oh yeah.
Taylor Sheridan,
Yeah,
Lioness.
but it's we talked about it, though. It's special ops, and that's not my deal.
I love special ops.
No, he does another show, Tulsa King, right?
Tulsa King is good. First season was better.
You're not liking this at all.
Second season was good. It's good.
Didn't
I like
love
it.
it.
I haven't finished it. I have to wait.
I watch I watch Teacup. Now I watch Yellowstone again.
You know what? I mean, Penguin is probably my new
Man,
favorite
that
show.
ending was crazy.
What ending?
The finale of Penguin.
I only watched the first episode. Please.
That's hilarious. How do you know it's all amazing then? One episode? Gotcha.
First episode was. The first episode was some of the best TV I've seen in a long time.
I think I'm on. I need to watch one more episode. I think.
The first episode was so. The backstory of this dude.
Yeah,
and
Colin,
all his
Colin
mom.
Farrell's pretty great. It's a handsome kind of guy that you really want to not like, but son of a bitch is good.
So fucking good, man. You don't even
You're
see
gonna
him.
love the finale.
You don't
So
even see the
demented.
guy. And the girl in it, the daughter, is fucking smoking.
Oh, you like her?
Yeah, she's a little pixie wafy.
She's something
Yeah,
from a.
Kristen Milioti.
She's from a.
She was in Dan's movie. Dan and her did a movie together.
Dan Soda?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
she's
one.
the mom from
What?
How I Met Your Mother, right?
Yeah, she's cute, man.
She's so cute.
She's adorable.
That's right. She does the movie with Dan. They were in
What movie did they do?
The
rom-com.
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 Dan was in a rom-com?
Oh, you didn't know this?
What the fuck
Oh,
are
here
you talking about?
for the regs
What's
next
it
time.
called?
Go
What was
ahead.
it- what was it called?
It had to be you.
My
Had
best
to be
friend.
you.
My best friend's girl too.
Oh, you got to show. Please show Bobby the trailer for this so you can see Dan.
Oh my God, Dan!
Look at Dan.
What the fuck? Stop it!
I never wanted to get married. When we were younger, romance seemed simple.
Hang on. Don, he has fucking 100% rom-com face.
Yeah, and voice.
Hasn't even spoken yet, and his big, goofy, adorable eyes are like, "I love you, and you love me too."
These are yours. I always thought that by the time I got married,
All
I
right,
would
so
be
stop.
different.
She's the star.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, but he's the direct co-star.
right.
I think that's a two-sheeter.
Women give men ultimatums all the time. Maybe he's right.
You're not going to let him extort a yes out of you, are you?
It's not extortion. An ultimatum is an acceptable form of negotiation. Extortion is illegal.
What?
Does he talk at all during this promo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said something earlier.
What did he say? One napkin or two?
Yeah.
Is that William Stevenson?
Yeah, it is.
No shit.
Guy only played a bus driver.
I'm doing a proposal?
He tried.
And you said no?
Yeah, sort of.
Is that the drink?
No.
Oh, he hit you?
What? No. What if I don't know how long I'm gonna need?
It's okay. You're probably just gonna die a few years younger now.
It's a real film, Jack.
Okay, so
That's the movie that made Dan Soder get out of broadcasting and move on. He said, "You know what, dude? I caught the bug."
I mean.